Chapter 4 A New Arrival Mermaid Seraphina. A week later, a new arrival brought both excitement and uncertainty to Moonlit Sanctuary. Seraphina, a stunning Selkie with a voice that could enchant anyone who heard it, made her way to the bar. Her songs quickly became the highlight of the evenings, drawing in even more guests. Seraphina's first night at Moonlit Sanctuary was unforgettable. As she stepped into the clearing, her shimmering sea-green hair cascaded down her back, and her eyes sparkled like the ocean. The other cryptids were mesmerized, and whispers spread quickly about the beautiful new guest. Kumba greeted her warmly. "Welcome to Moonlit Sanctuary, Seraphina. I'm Kamba, the owner. Can I get you a drink?" Seraphina smiled, her voice like a melody. "Thank you, Kumba. I'd love a drink. Something fruity, if you have it." Kumba mixed a special cocktail, infusing it with the essence of tropical fruits. Seraphina took a sip and closed her eyes in delight. "This is wonderful, Kumba. Thank you." As the night went on, Seraphina's enchanting songs filled the air. Her voice wove a spell over the crowd, captivating everyone. Even the usually reserved Morgus found himself drawn to her melodies, though he remained cautious. However, not everyone was thrilled about her presence. Morgus, still wary of old grudges, voiced his concerns to Kumba. The dragon's emerald eyes narrowed as he spoke. "Kumba, I don't trust her," Morgus said, his voice low and rumbling. "Selkies have a history of trickery." Kumba nodded, understanding Morgus's apprehension. "I get it, Morgus. But Seraphina hasn't shown any signs of deceit. Give her a chance." Morgus grumbled but agreed to try. Over time, as he listened to Seraphina's songs and shared stories with her, his distrust began to fade. They found common ground in their experiences and became close friends. One evening, as Seraphina sang a haunting ballad, Morgus approached her cautiously. "Seraphina, may I ask you something?" She paused her song, looking up at him with kind eyes. "Of course, Morgus. What is it?" Morgus paused, then said, "I've heard stories about Selkies." Seraphina's expression softened. "Morgus, I understand your concerns. Selkies have a complicated history. But like everyone else, I needed a place to belong, so I'm here. The sea can be a lonely place." Morgus nodded slowly. "I see. Thank you for being honest." Their conversation was the beginning of a deep friendship. Seraphina and Morgus often spent the night together, sharing and learning from each other's experiences. Morgus, once a skeptic, came to appreciate Seraphina's wisdom and kindness. As the weeks passed, Seraphina's presence added a new layer of magic to Moonlit Sanctuary. Her songs brought comfort and joy to the guests, and her stories of the ocean fascinated everyone. She even taught some of the younger cryptids to sing, their voices blending harmoniously under her guidance. One particularly memorable night, Seraphina led the bar in a song that she had learned from her mother, an ancient Selkie hymn that told the story of the sea's mysteries. The entire bar fell silent, captivated by the haunting melody. Even the usually mischievous Thimble and Puck were entranced, sitting quietly and listening with rapt attention. After the song ended, there was a moment of stunned silence before the bar erupted in applause. Thalia approached Seraphina, her eyes shining with admiration. "That was beautiful, Seraphina," Thalia said softly. Seraphina smiled, her eyes glistening with emotion. "Thank you, Thalia. It means a lot to me to share my heritage with you all." Kumba, standing behind the bar, felt a deep sense of satisfaction. Seraphina's arrival had not only enriched the sanctuary but also helped bridge gaps between the different cryptids. The friendships formed were strong and genuine, built on trust and mutual respect. However, the path to acceptance hadn't been without its bumps. One night, a group of merfolk arrived at the sanctuary, their scales shimmering under the moonlight. They were wary of Seraphina, having heard tales of Selkies stealing the skins of their kind. A mermaid named Lyria approached Seraphina, her tone accusatory. "We've heard about Selkies like you. Can we trust you here?" Seraphina met Lyria's gaze steadily. "I understand your concerns, Lyria. But I assure you, I am here for the same reason as you, to find a place of acceptance and peace. I have no ill intentions." Lyria thought for a moment and then said, "We're both mermaids, after all." Over time, the merfolk came to see Seraphina as a friend and ally. They often shared stories of their underwater adventures, and Seraphina's songs became a bridge between the land and sea dwellers. Kumba watched with pride as his sanctuary grew into a true haven for all cryptids. The challenges they faced only served to strengthen their bonds, and the community became more resilient and united with each passing day. One night, Kumba gathered his closest friends, Thalia, Brutus, Morgus, Seraphina, Elara, Thimble, and Puck, for a special meeting. They sat around a large table, the flickering candlelight casting shadows on their faces. "I wanted to thank you all for your hard work and dedication," Kumba began, his voice filled with gratitude. "Moonlit Sanctuary has become more than I ever dreamed, and it's because of each one of you." Thalia smiled warmly. "We're a family, Kumba. And families stick together." Brutus nodded, his eyes softening. "I found peace here, thanks to you." Morgus rumbled in agreement. "You've created a place truly special, Kumba." Seraphina's eyes sparkled with emotion. "I'm grateful for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you for believing in me." Elara floated closer, her ethereal form shimmering. "You've brought us all together, Kumba. I can't thank you enough." Thimble and Puck grinned, their mischievous eyes twinkling. "This place is the best. We're lucky to have you, Kumba." Kumba's heart swelled with pride and joy. "Thank you, everyone. Let's continue to make Moonlit Sanctuary a place of magic and unity." As the night continued, the friends shared stories, laughter, and dreams for the future. Kumba knew that their journey was far from over, but with the strength of their community and the bonds they had forged, they could face any challenge that came their way. Moonlit Sanctuary was more than just a bar, it was a beacon of hope and unity, shining brightly under the moonlit sky. And Kumba, with his big heart and unyielding spirit, was at the center of it all, guiding his friends through every trial and triumph.